Hello everyone, and welcome to my second video of the How to Crochet series. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to do a slip knot and following that, chain stitch. To do a slip knot, before that, the materials used is wool, and I think this is a charity wool, 200 grams, but now less than that, in the color cream. This is a 4mm hook. Let's get it showing. Yes, there we go. It's a 4mm hook, and let's get to it. So we're going to start off with a slip knot. Okay, there's several ways to do a slip knot. How I do it is as follows, and then I'm going to show you an easier way basically an easier way how I actually did learn in the beginning on how to do a slip knot. But this is the way I do it currently. Okay, so what you want to do is create a hoop, like a hoop in your hand. Okay, once you've done that, you want to hold it with your left hand first. Okay, I'm dominantly right-handed, so you hold your hoop with your dominant hand, your non-dominant hand for now. And you always hold your hook in your dominant hand because that's where you're actually going to start crocheting from. So you want to put the hook through the hoop. Okay, now you're going to take your thumb and your middle finger, hold this like this. Okay, then another thing is there's different ways of there are different ways to hold the wool on your non-dominant hand. Okay, so the way I do it is you want to put it through the pointing finger and then through your pinky here, like here, right there. Okay, if you want more stability, you can always roll it around that finger. It enables you to control the wool better, but I still think this is a very more intermediate way. The first way I learned how to hold the wool is by rolling it around on my finger. This took a very long time because once the wool finishes off on your finger, you have to re-roll again, and that takes time. So I then learned this method after that. Okay, now back to the slip knot. Now my wool on my left hand is quite loose when I want to hold on here. So what I'm going to do is roll it around once on my finger. Okay, and then I'm going to, with the same way I'm holding it on my right hand, is the same way I'm going to hold it again on my left. So you want to hold it with your thumb and middle finger, now with your non-dominant hand. Okay, I'm going to do this as slowly as possible. Then you want to hook through. So you're going to grab the wool, and notice I'm going backwards, not forwards, because if you go forwards, that happens. You can if you have enough stability in your hands, and it would still do the same thing. As you can see, it's getting really messed up here. So rather not do that. Okay, so you're going to go backwards into it, and it gives a nice twist. Oh, sorry. It gives a nice twist when doing it. Okay. So now you're going to go pull through that. Okay, I'm going to release, and I'm going to tie again and grab and pull through. Okay, and I'm going to hold it and pull this tail down, and that's how you do a slip knot. Okay, now the other way to do a slip knot for absolute beginners is as follows. You can use your hands. Wow. Okay. Okay, so what you want to do is that. Okay, then I want you to, then you're going to loop it like that. Okay, then you're going to pull the tail. By the way, at the end of the wool is called the tail. Okay, you're going to pull the tail until you pull it tight, and that's another way of doing the slip knot as well. Now I'm going to show you how to do chains from creating your slip knot. Okay, you want to hook your hook through the loop. Okay, and to tighten, you pull on the wool strap. Okay, now I'm going to manage my wool again. You always want to make sure that the wool in your hand is straight, always straight, because if it ends up like this, you're going to get really loose stitches in general. Okay, so it needs to always be straight. Okay, it wasn't straight enough, and I looped it twice and still didn't do things, so I have looped it around my finger now. Okay, now we're going to start the chain stitch. For the chain stitch, you want to hold tight your tail as well as pull on the string to get a nice tension, so it doesn't get loose. Okay, we're going to start on the chain stitches now. To do a chain stitch, to do a chain in general, it's not really a stitch. To do a chain, you're going to hook the hook through from backwards through the stitch. Okay, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to hook through and through the stitch. Again, hook through or yarn over, that's the word that's used. So you yarn over and you pull through. You yarn over and you pull through. You yarn over and you pull through. Once again, very slowly. I'll try to be as slow as possible. Yarn over and pull through. If you're not tight enough, if your thread is quite loose, for example, I'm just loosening it up a little, you can see it's quite loose here. First of all, you're gonna get a non-uniform loop on your hook, and if you're going to do that, this is what happens. And let's say you continue with that situation. As you can see now, those top two stitches, are quite loose compared to the tighter ones on the string. So you always need to be consistent with your chains. If you start a specific way, continue that specific way. And that's how to make a chain. Okay. So you have the slip knot and the chains. Thank you for watching my tutorial. I hope this helped you to be able to start crocheting, creating magic like I do, and I would love to see your creations. If or when you do start, my Instagram and Facebook are on the description below, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. If you want me to add certain information to the video, I can always redo this video. And thank you for watching. Stay safe.